I've decided that I don't want to change into my black shirt every time I want to film, so I'm wearing this one today, which is just the one I was wearing today before I decided to film. So that's what I'm going to do from now on, because I'm too lazy to change every time I want to film, and I usually film spontaneously. So I have this little guy right there. I'm so embarrassed. I forgot the name of those things. What are they called? What are they called? I can't believe it. Actually, I cannot believe it. Well, anyway, today, I have this book. This book. It's called Paranormal Stories. Paranormal Stories. I got this from a bookstore, and I haven't actually read it yet, but I thought it would be fun to maybe read a story or two or three, or I don't know how long they are. Supernatural tales and unexplained mysteries from across the world by Jamie King. That's what it says on the back. Did you hear about the honeymooners who were abducted by aliens? What about the woman who woke up in a parallel universe? Do you know the legend of the haunted lighthouse? I'm pretty sure there are probably a few of those, but prepare yourself for some startling revelations and eerie accounts in this compendium of the world's scariest and most mysterious paranormal stories. Delve into a world full of supernatural beings, spooky tales, and unexplainable occurrences, including ghosts, spirits, and the undead, witchcraft and occultism, aliens and UFOs, legendary and mythical creatures, zombies, werewolves, and vampires, time travel, and alternate realities. Whether you're a believer or a skeptic, a paranormal junkie, or an interested observer, let the stories in this book spark your imagination, capture your curiosity, and perhaps even send a shiver down your spine. So I'm going to just start off with this first story from the Ghost chapter. It's only about 2 pages long, so they're very short stories. Hauntings of Hampton Court. Best known as the residence of notorious serial marrier King Henry VIII, Hampton Court Palace in Surrey has long been considered one of the most haunted stately homes in England. With a penchant for divorcing and beheading wives who didn't quite live up to his high standards, there could indeed be a good reason for miffed spirits to hang around. Many people believe at least 2 of Henry's ex-wives haunted the palace, and plenty of witnesses have come forward to back this up. A pale and sad-looking ghostly figure carrying a lighted taper is said to be Jane Seymour, Henry's 3rd wife, who died shortly after giving birth to his son, who became the boy king Edward VI. The pale figure has been seen numerous times on the Silver Stick Stairs was arrested at Hampton Court Palace, but was able to break away from the guards, running down what is now referred to as the Haunted Gallery and screaming out to Henry for mercy. The guards recaptured her, and she never saw the king again. She was executed at the Tower of London, aged only 19. Sightings of her heartbroken, anguished ghost repeating her desperate pleas through the gallery have regularly been reported. Besides the lingering distress of Henry's wives, there has been much talk of a ghostly grey lady, whom many believe to be Sybil Penn, nurse to Elizabeth I and Edward VI. As a loyal family servant, when she got smallpox from Elizabeth and died as a result, she was buried in the nearby church. Following church renovations, her tomb was disturbed in 1829, and after this, the sightings began of a grey lady walking the corridors of the state apartments and clock court inside the palace. Around 1871, a palace resident complained of a constant banging and knocking on her walls, but no one believed her. Not long after, 2 male skeletons were discovered in shallow graves close to her apartment. Once the bodies were given a proper burial, the racket stopped, much to the residents' relief. One theory is these unfortunates were murdered during the Civil Wars, buried in unmarked graves, and concealed when the Baroque Palace was built on top of them by Sir Christopher Wren in 1689. In October 2003, someone or something made a remarkable entrance at the palace. A set of fire doors were flung open on the 3 consecutive days, and on the second day, a ghostly figure, dressed in a hooded robe, emerged before closing the doors again. The appearance was clearly captured on CCTV and can be viewed online. Security staff were both spooked and baffled at the appearance and remain so to this day, with no explanation as to who it was or how it occurred. Okay, to a second story. Probably the last one too, but this is fun. I think I want to do that more. There's a lot of stories in here, and this is from the Mythical Creatures chapter. You'll probably recognize it. Beware the Bigfoot. If you spend long enough and look hard enough in the thick of the forest of Washington State in the USA, you might just catch sight of the notorious Bigfoot, also known as the Sasquatch. This hairy, tall creature resembles a giant ape that walks upright, strides like a human, and is thought to predominantly inhabit this corner of the USA, with sightings spilling over the border into Canada. Bigfoot has been spotted all over the country, in Ohio, Georgia, Florida, California, and even New Jersey, but the Pacific Northwest is a veritable hotspot, and the stretch of land from Washington to Oregon is regarded as the creature's stomping ground. Hundreds of sightings are reported every year, and, excited or terrified, witnesses log their encounters with the Bigfoot Field Researchers Organization, which keeps track of the hairy giant's activity across the country, as well as continually investigating evidence for the creature's existence and organizing expeditions across the country to track it down. which there are also hundreds upon hundreds of reports every year. The prints have measured up to 60 centimeters or 24 inches in length and 20 centimeters or 8 inches in width, far larger than any documented creature in these parts. Residents of the Pacific Northwest have become accustomed to stumbling upon these giant footprints while out on a hike, finding clumps of thick fur caught in branches or smelling strange odors in the forest. And it's not unusual to hear locals speak of a tall and imposing figure between the trees watching them from afar. One terrifying story from the 1920s, a group of miners recount how they were attacked by several tall, hairy ape men. They took shelter in a cabin, only for the creatures to hurl rocks at the building and slam their bodies into the walls. Another report from around the same time is of a man who claimed he was abducted by a creature matching the Sasquatch's description and held captive by its family for a week. He asserted that the Bigfoot family did not cause him any harm, but instead were amused by him. While the creature remains elusive enough to have evaded capture over the years, folklore says that the Sasquatch spends most of its time sleeping and protecting its young. It has been captured on film a few times. Footage is often considered controversial or dismissed